What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is John. Today, I have for you a convenience good. That's right, today we're going to be taking a look at the PARKEZ flashing LED light parking stop sign for your garage I picked up using Amazon Prime for $13. Out of 5 stars, this LED light parking stop sign gets 4 out of 5 stars out of 1,488 customer reviews. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and a first impressions, and then stick around till the end of the video so you can get a good idea of how to assemble this and what exactly it looks like and why having something like this in your garage will be good to have. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so as you can see, you get a pretty basic PARKEZ box here. They actually shipped it in this box. As you can see, you get a pretty good idea of what the stop sign looks like on the one side. You get all of the specifications here. And then on the side of the box, you actually get a good idea of what comes in the box. You will get 4 different rods in the box so that you can pretty much make this the height that will suit your car the best. You also get a pretty firm base, a pretty nicely weighted and sturdy base in the box so that when you do bump into this stop sign, you will not move it, which will actually be pretty nice, so you won't have to get out of your car every morning and reposition it. But as you can see, what we get in the box here is pretty much everything. It came out at once there. There's actually a few other little pieces in the box here. We get some kind of sticker. We'll figure out what that goes to here just in a moment. You do get some rods. We'll also figure out where those go. But then again, after seeing the stop sign itself, maybe they're not too flimsy. They actually might just be perfect. As you can see, it's kind of reflective as well. Once you basically run into this, there are some LED indicator lights in there that will activate, letting you know that you've gone just a little bit too far. Second to last in the box is a user guide on how to assemble this. And last but not least, you get the base. It's actually a plastic, but like I said previously, it's very nicely weighted. This should not move when you bump into the car. Yeah, so these little pieces here actually connect the rods. That's kind of what I assumed they were for at the very beginning, but didn't want to say anything just to be on the safe side here. And then there's actually a little insert here at the top of the screw that we just inserted into the base. I actually thought this was some kind of a bolt just by the way it looked, but actually at the bottom it's a really taut spring. We actually have an SUV, a small crossover SUV. That being said, it really doesn't sit all that high. It's kind of in between a car and a truck, so to speak. So I think we're gonna be pretty much good with about 3, maybe 4 rods. Okay, it's taller than I thought. And actually having used 3 rods here, I've got 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th rod right here. I'm actually kind of a little bit disappointed that this isn't tall enough, say, to put in a much larger garage, like if you have a lifted truck, or maybe if you have an RV, for example, and you have a special type of garage that you park those types of vehicles in. One last thing I wanted to point out here was there's just a little tab on the stop sign itself here to basically activate the battery, and as you can see, it's blinking, letting us know that it's pretty much ready to go. As you can see, it's actually pretty sensitive. When I move it around, that's when the lights go off. I don't know if you can hear that rattling in there, but I think there is some kind of motion-based sensor. Let me go ahead and just put this on the ground here to give you an idea of how tall this is. One thing that I will say this is it doesn't stand completely upright, so again, I think this is pretty much a good enough height. And let me just demonstrate one more time. You bump into the stop sign and the light goes off. So yeah, really cool little device. Let's go ahead and set this up in the garage. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in our garage here. It's a little bit dark in there. Let's go ahead and get some lights. We've got the golf cart there, but we're actually gonna put this thing right about there. Should be good enough, right? That gives my dad's girlfriend plenty of room to pull in without really hitting anything there. Yeah, that's actually right above the hood, so she'll definitely be able to see that. Like I said, you kind of just bump into it there and the light goes off. Just to give you a good idea of how hard you can hit it before it topples over. As you can saw there, I gave it a pretty good whack. Let me go ahead and just whack it again. I can get it to pretty much go all the way back up against the wall there. But as you can see, that base actually stood there pretty still. It didn't move a bit, and the stop sign came right back up. Maybe we'll move this just a little bit more forward there. Our car's not that big. Yeah, I think that looks awesome, and it's pretty much ready to go. That took maybe a minute and a half to put together. Anyways, guys, this is the PARKEZ LED stop sign for your garage. I picked up using Amazon Prime for $13. This does get 4 out of 5 stars. I don't understand why it doesn't get 5 out of 5. Something like this is definitely good to have if you have a cramped garage and you need to know exactly when to stop so that you're not bumping into valuable items and stuff that you have in your garage. Also, what I really like about this stop sign is even though I did have to use all 4 rods to basically make it visible so that when my dad's girlfriend pulls into the garage, she can see the stop sign over her hood. Maybe you've got a moped or maybe you've got a golf cart or something like that that you don't need to use all 4 rods for. You can maybe put it up on 2 or 3 rods, for example. I hope you enjoyed that unboxing and first impressions. My name is John. Because I picked this item up using Amazon Prime, that does make it a convenience good. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to see more content like this, hit that like button, subscribe. Once again, my name is John. I will see you in the next one.